Did you miss me? Did I keep you waiting long? She totally ruined the vibe. Oh man, hey, hi, hey, how are you? I am back. And now I'm wearing a sweater, jacket, coat. Okay, so we are back. We are live, both on YouTube and Twitch. Hey, how's it going? Yes, this is...
Standing around is making me so sleepy.
This is in fact part 2 of our Booba Blade Grace. Part 2. I had to pause the first part because I had to go run some errands, but we're back now. We're gonna continue where we left off, trying to receive the grace of the Booba Blade. Alright, so we're doing right now this little quest with, what's her name? Her. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see what happens. Hey, hi! Let me join the group.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was
Oh, we
only
made those
joking
kids
back there.
cry.
How could the great Mujina yokai not exist, huh? But we've never seen it for ourselves.
Poor kids. They had their
That's
dreams
because
crushed.
The great Mujina yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts.
Jamie is showing quite a bit of shoulder.
Weapons from me before then, okay? No matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off no problem.
Light 'em up,
It's up to you guys
light
to
'em
protect
up,
your homes, your crops,
on fire.
and your folks.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Hey-yo.
Oh, yeah, hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya.
Oh.
We're gonna go back now.
Each one of these kids has parents that has a
Sure thing, will do.
thing.
Take care on the way
Whatchamacallit?
back, and I'll
Vision.
see you later.
I just imagine when those kids are going, Ishashibiru
So
na.
it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries though, I'm not blaming you. The great Mujina yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I figure.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist.
Tsubaki, I'm back.
Yeah, the first time I heard about
I
it,
ran
I
some
knew straight away
errands.
that was probably
Part of
something
that
the
was
parents had come
getting
up with to stop
medicine.
the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and
Like a
doesn't hurt
squonk.
people.
It's like a squonk.
So, I
Ever heard of
guess
a
now
squonk?
the kid's impression of the
How am I
great
feeling?
Mujina yokai is mostly influenced by me.
So I'm not feeling bad. Like my it's more of like my brain. Like I have a stuffy nose, but it's not that bad. My eyes are like right up bulging out of my head. But like it's more of like I'll just be like my brain will just kind of shut it off and I'll be like, wait, what was I? And I'll just be like, oh, that's right. So right now I'm just kind of hopped up on like cold medicine, so I'm kind of sleepy. Well, not sleepy, but a little bit. But also I drink coffee, so it's probably not a good mix.
So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
It's like the squonk. Like I said, it's like a squonk.
Maybe so, In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time, but they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the great Mujina yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows?
Yeah.
I don't think they were them good.
It was more of like,
Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't.
it's more of like, I went to the store and I was like, all right, I need medicine, and I got medicine, and I was at the register and I saw and there was coffee there, and I was like, could go for some coffee. Drank the coffee, got home, and I was like, you know, I should take the medicine, and I thought, that probably wasn't a good idea. Well, let's see how this goes.
I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them.
In this
I know
world of
that they don't
fantasy,
really exist, but I still enjoy believing
what
in
is it,
them.
the
If
yokai
someone came up to me
moja?
and started telling
I
me to
wouldn't
stop being so
doubt that it
stupid.
exists.
They don't exist. No, no, no.
Hello,
I'd give
Yoimiya.
them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying.
I can't get what you're
Right?
saying.
So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical.
Let kids be
So
kids.
it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what. The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up.
I remember as a kid, I had a group of friends, like local here in the area. I drew up a little map, just like on a piece of paper. I was like, what, 7? But I drew this little map, and I was like, this is where there's treasure. And then we went outside. We had shovels and pickaxes. We dug up the yard. I was like, there's gonna be treasure here. Oh, that was good times. Let kids be kids, right?
When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing.
Chinibio.
We tear apart these kids' fairy tales now. What else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Life is way more morbid.
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
Yeah, no need to agree.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner.
Ooh, a fireworks
and there's
show.
still a lot of things to get ready.
Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you.
I don't think we have any vapor rub though, but that reminds me of the good old days when I was a kid. We used to do that. Hold on, okay, hold on. Okay, so... Okay. Interesting. That's an interesting remedy. I mean, what I've been mostly doing is just like taking NyQuil every night. Although I forgot to take it one night, but I just take that. Then in the morning, I wake up with a wicked headache. My throat is all dry and raspy and painful. So I'll take some headache medicine, and that pretty much puts me out for the rest of the day. I'm good. I'm just kind of just out of it, but that's an interesting tactic though. I don't think we have vapor rub though. I have to go buy some. Maybe tomorrow. I don't. Honestly, all we really have, we have ear medicine for like if you got like an itch or an irritability or like if it's hurting. And we have NyQuil. We have hydroperoxide. and the headache medicine. That's pretty much all we have.
In that case,
Speaking of fireworks, I really do like fireworks. Every time fireworks are for sale, like around 4th of July or New Year's Eve, dude, I'll save up lots of money and just buy just like a whole stock of fireworks and just blast them.
In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about.
Remember one year we bought so many fireworks that there was actually a police officer. They didn't know it was our house because we stopped firing fireworks just at that moment, but there was a police officer that was driving by with his sirens on. And we were like, oh, they were pretty much looking for us because we were firing off so much fireworks, but they never found us.
Becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them.
Austin, Texas is nearby.
If it's magical, it should be kept that way.
And so we can either go down there for fireworks. I like spending times in Dallas also. Houston's a bit further away, but I wouldn't mind going all the way down there. Oh, in San Antonio. They have so many nice lights over in San Antonio. It's a great place to just like hang out at nighttime.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready.
I basically live like in the center area of all these cities. I can just drive to all of them whenever. I rarely do though.
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
I love fireworks.
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganahara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganaharas.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A long, long time ago.
Mukashi.
Pops has started telling his stories again. Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
Oh, I guess an explosion went by around his head.
Much later.
He's professional lip reader.
That if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
It's like sulfur, bauxite, bromine.
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh,
in my previous job,
yesterday's fireworks have all been
so
the ones from the day before yesterday.
I was a sales representative.
The day before that.
And I had to like talk with customers. I'm talking a lot today. I was a sales rep, and I had to talk with a bunch of different customers when they would come and do stuff. And one guy came in with like his wife and kids. The guy, they were both military, and he had apparently had an explosive go off near his head, and he was deaf. Well, not fully deaf, but he could like not hear very well. And so at one point, it was just me and him there, like doing whatever we needed to do. And I had to basically like yell talk to him, like, "Yes, how are you? How's your day? Oh, that's great." And he'd be like, "Huh? Oh no, yeah." And it was just like, it was an amazing conversation I had with that dude. It was hilarious, but it was pretty cool. And like at first I didn't know, so I was like talking normally, and then he wasn't responding. And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird." And then his wife was like, "Oh yeah, he had an explosive go off near his head. He doesn't hear very well." I was like, "Oh."
No, Pops.
Amazing.
The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
No, Pops. The materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh,
I love this.
The materials.
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because you finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
Yeah, go figure.
As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them. Okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something.
I like this guy. He's cool.
I get told that a lot. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little,
Because he wants to act like he
understood me and agreed
understands.
with whatever I had to say. So I tell my Pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
Huh? Why would you do that?
It's
It just makes me
nice.
happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Oh, there's someone else.
Oh, you scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
What?
Sorry.
Hold on, I'm coming over.
Somebody in there. Huh? Oh. Oh.
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side. We're lucky that no one from the
Hello
Terrio
there.
Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
That's a nice hairstyle, dude.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
Why is this guy
He's
hiding
one
in your
of our old
home?
customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
Whoa.
An arrest warrant?
Shh, keep it down. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If Sakujiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again.
Isn't there a
Yeah.
storm?
We know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary.
As morbid as it sounds, I've heard that actually drowning is quite the most peaceful way to go.
Back in the first place?
Well, there's something I felt I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore.
About
I
one
didn't
now.
want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than
It's
welcome.
just a
Remember what I said?
morbid fact.
As
Like
long
I
as
heard
you've got
somewhere. I
a
didn't even
little
remember where I
piece of
heard it,
paper,
but
you'll always be a
supposedly,
valuable
hey, I don't
servant,
know.
not
I've
a
never
heart.
died. I had no idea.
Little piece of paper.
But I guess it's the kind of thing where like, okay, so when I was a kid, we were swimming, and I remember I swam out. And I had like a little water gun, and I think I was like maybe 8 years old. And I went out. And I was like, okay, I gotta swim back. And I started swimming back, but I miscalculated how far I had gone out. And I was trying to like I couldn't fully know. I didn't know how to fully swim. So the way I swim was like I would like swim under the water. I didn't know how to swim above the water, and so I was coming back, like swimming back, and I like went to like reach down with my feet to touch like the ground, like under the water, but I was still too far and I couldn't reach it. And that's at that point where I started like freaking out because I couldn't breathe and I needed to breathe, and I was still in the water. Eventually, I was able to get back to the to land, but it's like, but the whole thing is like I've heard supposedly it's like the kind of thing where like you freak out, but then eventually like your mind kind of just accepts it. I don't know. I don't remember where I read that. I read it somewhere. I don't even remember when or where, but morbid fact.
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier.
I'm chock full of
Whenever a
morbid
customer orders
facts.
fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered.
Oh.
If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow, that is so awesome.
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago.
Wow.
I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
He's gonna cry. Don't cry, man.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
All right. Well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside.
Yeah,
I'll
go
let you
back
know
into your
as
hole. Go
soon
back
as I
into your
have an
hole.
update for you.
All right, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
All right.
It's a
He went
shame.
back into his
They
hole.
still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Don't get me started.
We only got through
It
thanks to
involves
some help from
taxes.
Mr. Ravi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro.
Fortunately
I just
not.
wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh?
Yeah, pretty much each Archon has their own
No
way.
matter what, I have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands.
It is what it
You don't
is.
have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself. And then you can come meet me back at the house later.
Yeah, let's learn about making
cool.
fireworks. Let's
Then
learn
start
about
with
making
Sakujiro's boat.
explosives.
We can chat along the way. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
She's my emergency
We went
food.
driving this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship.
Wait, did she say
My
Did she
boss
say
had
I
a
saved her
person
from
up to
drowning?
around. His being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time.
Is that a
Why do you look so excited?
I don't know if that's this person?
Because you said person and not floating child or mascot.
Oh, I want to hear this conversation. Okay, they're done. Okay. So I can't even remember
Luigi,
that.
I'm
It's so
here.
long ago.
How is the boat coming along?
It's ironic that she would
Yeah,
talk about
it's,
drowning when I
alright,
just talked
I
about
guess.
drowning.
I was questioned though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry. They're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yes, the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
Okay, can I eat her now? Is she? I think it's emergency food time.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
Ugh,
I understand.
that sounds like a pain.
Sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you.
All right, he's gonna go for the butt
If it's
now.
on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition
Ooh,
after
are we gonna
all.
get to see a cutscene with their
Yep, that's the
fireworks?
plan.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
Makes me think about the
That's a
lantern,
long
right?
story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Yee.
Yeah, got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Okay, bye,
Lucky
NPC.
you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me.
Ugh, it must be
Of course,
difficult being an
Mom's happy to
extrovert.
listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? Ugh. What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need
Firework
fireworks
materials.
not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials. It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
Yo
So,
creo.
what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom! Seeing all the
Yes,
lights
a
and
kindred
colors and-
soul.
What I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine.
I think fireworks makes all of us a little bit pyromaniac. Just, I mean, I don't know if you've ever done this. Like, you get tons of little firecrackers and you just light them all up together with the same string, light them all up, and they do all the pow 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 pow. It's so much fun. I mean, you can get the one where it's like a big old thing, right, like a roll, but that's not as fun. It's like more fun when you make your own.
Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets. Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
All right. Collecting materials.
Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
That's a bit of an insult, I'd say. Remember one time I went to a concert. I was screaming the whole time, like, yeah!
Here we are.
My throat was killing me afterwards. Morihiko, hello there. What are
Hello,
you up
Morihiko.
for?
How's business these days?
Yoimiya.
Nice stash.
There you are. I thought you might show up. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
Ooh, appreciate it.
Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials.
Looks
I've
like it
come to
happens all the
expect it
time.
now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Yeah, sorry for the trouble.
It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down.
Oh,
I'm hopeless
okay.
at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows? He probably would have run away by now.
Yeah.
He's never gonna come to that.
You get some
He's a
therapy
sensitive
lessons.
kid and cares a lot about your feelings. It's just he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe you can turn that
Father
frown upside down once
son
in a
problem
while. He might feel more
communicating.
at ease.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry
You
about
often
it.
hurt the
No one's
people you
perfect.
most
If
love.
you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related.
What's
I'll
with
happily
Paimon?
oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no, you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it.
Luxorious,
Surely you've got a load of other
hi.
things you need to get done today.
Hello.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there?
She wants to
Alright
pay
then.
full price,
You
my
insist.
man.
Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him more.
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
Oh no, he was ill?
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
You know,
Well, for one thing, if you want to commemorate something, naturally you're gonna want something loud, bright, and beautiful. But I think more importantly than that, everyone trusts us.
I think that
If it
perfectly
wasn't for our
describes her.
customers, we wouldn't be able to stay in business. Anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem.
All
Next,
right,
we just need to go find someone to process them.
processing some materials. All right, we got our materials. We got our bright, loud, and beautiful. Oh, here we go. Blacksmith. What?
Hajime, Mr. Aminoma, it's me.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here
Yeah,
for some
so-
firework materials.
Fortunately for me, I started playing Genshin right as the Lantern Rite was happening, so I got to experience
I'm
it pretty
very
much right off
sorry.
the bat.
Would
It
you
was
be able
really
to wait For a
cool.
while, I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
Oh
Don't
no.
worry. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem.
Are we about to be
sorry.
blacksmiths?
How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts.
Was that last
There's still a lot
cutscene
of
was
fireworks left to
really
make,
cool.
If I don't finish them on time.
It was really cool.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged. If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
Oh no.
But this is a special circumstance, surely.
I like how he's
The
still
Naganohara
swinging
fireworks show is right
his
around the
hammer.
corner.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Hey,
Huh?
that's a pretty cool.
Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
Telling me that old
You're quite
man
welcome.
is a
The
smith
Naganohara
and
fireworks
compared
show
to
is
this
an important
big
event.
brawny dude.
This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute.
I'll try my best.
Do what we
And I'll
can.
make sure I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough.
There's always something that
Excuse
comes
me.
up.
I will be back shortly.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grills.
I just can't imagine that guy using a
I'm at a loss
huge
for
hammer.
words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
So have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks
have remained the same.
An everlasting
Hajime,
flame burning.
In the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off.
All
Genshin
right.
probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Everything's been going smoothly so far. Oh, I just noticed we've been on a basically on our little date with her, and not with what's the other name? I forget the names. Ayane. Oh shoot, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, it's fine. Ayaka. Yes, we're on date with Anya. Ayaka. What was it? Anya Folger. They literally just took Folger from like the coffee brand, didn't they? There we go.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually,
Wet
I'm
socks.
hoping for a chance to have a nice
Giant board
long
I can
chat
see
with
with
you
wet socks.
all day.
Ugh.
Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
That's a good thing. I feel like something bad's about to happen though.
Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
You know what? It was just. This is my life. I'm not really like I guess when I'm playing games and streaming I'm a bit more talkative, but in IRL just like when I'm with other people I'm usually the quiet one just listening to what everybody has to say. It's fun just listening to people, you know? Sometimes you can get some crazy funny stories. I know that like sometimes I'll be like, I don't know, at a store or someplace public and you just hear people chatting on and they talk about some really juicy stuff sometimes and you're just like interesting. Anyways, yeah, it was nice to just listen quietly.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When
Okay.
we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are
Why
travelers,
wet
right?
socks?
So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma?
Well, we went to Mondstadt, the city of freedom. We went to Liyue, the nation of contracts.
I
Yeah.
haven't been to Liyue before, but from what I've heard from Miss Beto, it sounds like a really interesting place.
Oh, you should
But
see. It
something
looks
big happened
beautiful.
there recently, right? Didn't their Archon leave all of a sudden?
Oh, he was killed.
A lot of crazy things went down as a result. Luckily, everyone worked together to stave off a huge disaster that could have wiped out the whole city.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. I gotta say, it's
Yeah, no
pretty
biggie.
remarkable that the citizens managed to step up and keep things going even after their Archon left. I mean, I sure can't imagine Inazuma without the Shogun. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain
Just
wish.
wanted a break.
So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
Xiong Li just wanted to hang out among the peoples. We already found our lost brother, technically, so I would say track down an enemy
And to find
god.
the last family member too.
We
You were
found him, right?
separated from your family because of a god? Oh,
Yeah, no biggie.
that must be really tough.
Well, I'm slowly learning to
I get
cope.
it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first
Sometimes you just have to sit down and take a break.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle, even trying to have fun. You'll be
Yeah.
able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired.
It's very
An
deep.
adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way.
I'll bear that in mind.
Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows?
Now-
Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home.
Maybe like sitting down under a nice cherry blossom during the sunset, enjoying a little bit of salmon sushi, maybe a little bit of eel sushi next to it with this nice, cool cup of sake. I could sleep to that. That sounds amazing. That's how I would relax, anyways. Yeah.
I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Dango's
Let's head over to
good,
the boat.
but personally,
Or,
I love
did you wanna keep
strawberry
chatting
mochi.
A little longer?
Oh, strawberry mochi's so good. Every time there's a conveyor belt sushi place nearby in Austin, always love going there. Always, they had, it's the conveyor belt sushi, so the sushi's just going around. Bunch of different types of sushi. I love the eel. I love the salmon. I'll try some of the other ones, but those are my favorite ones. We'll eat a bunch of those, and then sometimes I'll get some ramen to also enjoy, and then just like some sake, and then always top it off with some delicious, delicious mochi, strawberry mochi. Yes. Oh, that makes me so happy.
Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any suspicion.
If it can withstand the storms
Dango
out
can
on
be,
the
well,
ocean,
let's see, hold
it
on.
must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
What was it? There's Dango. Daifuku. Daifuku is what I'm thinking about. Daifuku is the big one, I think, with like bean paste inside. I didn't really enjoy the Daifuku. Dango though, have I had Dango? I don't know if I had Dango before. Also, every time I say Dango, it just reminds me of Clanad. Dango, Dango, Daikosuku. Makes me want to cry. Oh, that's where I'm going. The great Dango family.
That's way too small.
Eh?
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber.
Ooh,
Still,
timber.
I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
Hopefully it doesn't fall
I'm also
apart.
hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger, and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden.
It's like that feeling in the pit of your stomach where like,
Did
ooh.
Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them, and whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait. Oh no!
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh?
Ah, well,
Don't
you
know what I
know,
was worried about then.
a bit of a
Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi.
seasoned thief.
And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous.
That looks
At
amazing.
one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves.
They all went their
It was
separate
inevitable
ways.
that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma.
That's always the sad part.
After that,
Friends
nobody
just
saw them.
moving
But
out, moving
whenever one of
off.
them did
Never
come
really
back to
seen them
visit,
again.
Fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away like in the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
He's got a bit of a, like, what is it called? A
Okay,
tick?
sorry,
A
Joy.
lisp?
So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, he always...
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there, but I just want to teleport.
But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out, he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times.
I don't want to cut her
It
off.
was so embarrassing.
Alright. Oh. Usually a cutscene starts when I go through it.
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
Something's wrong?
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
You'll be
Well,
fine.
they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
Time is of the essence, my man.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out.
These two would be perfect for each other.
If the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to
I
come
wouldn't-
back to
well-
Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities.
You fool.
Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh,
Let's break their
right.
legs.
That elderly couple, old customers of ours. Their son's in the Tenryo Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well.
Oh.
That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many orders to finish.
You got way too many things on your plate. Focus on one or two.
No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.
Time is always neither a friend nor an enemy. Time is just like a wave that roars on, indiscriminately destroying or moving everything in its path. That's what time is, right? Hello, elderly couple.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
We are friends indeed.
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh, it's been pretty warm.
Before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
Yeah, well.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
Yeesh.
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No, no, no. We can't be putting you to work when you're a guest in our home. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
She loves doing so many things for people,
Don't mind helping.
which is nice, but also
You're
too.
such good
If she
kids.
takes on too much
As
responsibility,
for
she's gonna
mine,
find that she's gonna be
she's
able not
all
to
grown
do
up now.
any of them.
Hasn't found anyone yet, and he doesn't visit very often. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to Satoru on the other side of
Pickled
the village?
radish.
Sure. It won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish.
Oh, now you're putting it on us. Well, okay. Oh. Do I have to use a sword? How about? There we go. Much better. There we go.
Yeah, you got it. And that should just about do it.
And then deliver it.
Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's
Who
go see him that
likes
one
pickled
day.
radishes, let alone radishes? Ugh. There you are. I think the sleeping medicine is kicking in.
Hey, Satoru. How have you been?
The-
Keeping well?
The NyQuil.
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
Am I?
Thanks to the support of our loyal
You mean
customers,
Yoimiya.
the family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liu a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean
yes,
a
the
lot
lantern
more
rate.
work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help. Hmm?
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family,
Pickled
how's everyone
radish.
doing?
Ugh.
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that, as would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Thank you.
There we
Now
go.
that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
Alright, now that I've done your bidding, it's time for you to do something for me. That's how this works, right? Bartering.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh dear goodness.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly, 50 years have
My
passed.
parents recently celebrated their 30th anniversary.
Some important day?
Wow.
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten
Oh my goodness,
and
these
desperately
two.
trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since.
Oh, you should be very proud of what you
To tell
have.
the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say.
Sometimes you just
But
gotta be
then
direct and say it.
exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
Oh, congratulations.
50 years. In some ways, it's a
That
long
really,
time.
that really
In others,
is
it's
a
no
long
at
time.
all.
Wow.
Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together? Now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
That is good to
What a
hear.
great relationship they have.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
Uh-oh. Okay, she
Sakujiro.
tells him about
So
Sakujiro.
he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Oh no, bad blood.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryou Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But
He's
since
decided to
it's
take his own
Sakujiro,
path.
I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
Maybe we can convince him through his emotional
I
attachment.
understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission's most wanted list.
This is fate.
No worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Yes. It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges.
That is a very nice sentiment.
Can't say we didn't try.
Wait, how did Sakujiro did not recognize them? He should have recognized them by the name,
I'll
shouldn't he?
let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Oh well, let's find out. I don't think we're gonna get to see Booba Blade today. It's becoming the legend of Booba Blade. The legend of Booba Blade. So, Lob. Oh no.
Something bad's happened.
Oh no!
Some people from the Tenryou Commission came by.
Oh no.
Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside.
Oh no.
Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryou Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. We need names. Suddenly showing up like this, surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city.
Interesting.
I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
Yeah, that's
As it
unfortunate.
happens, I
Oh,
did.
hello.
I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Oh, the plot
Just as I
thickens.
thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
Let's go. Hey, Woo! Reached level 40 and also world level 5. Oh goodness. Yeah, the sleeping medicine is kicking in real good. The sleeping medicine is kicking in. Okay, so yeah, shoot. Should I? No. Well, what level am I? So we reached adventure rank 40, world level 5. So things are gonna get harder. What was that last part? It was like something 45. Is the next adventure rank 45 that will reach the next world level? I think that's what it was. Let me get some of these. It's been a long time coming, but we reached the next level, baby. That also means now we can... Oh, no. That means the monsters are going to be that much stronger now. And we have to do some more ascending. Oh, goodness. Let's keep doing questing, though.
It's Musasaka and his friends.
Oh, hey,
Where's
kids.
Ben?
Hi, Yoimiya. Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, that's right. They
Mr.
need weapons. That's
Raven's
right.
making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
Well,
I'm
would
sorry.
love to,
I have something
but
important to do right now. I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna get candy! Woohoo!
this kid, he's the only one cheering.
Candy! Woohoo!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all?
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Oh,
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
something
No,
like that.
Don't worry, it's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
There we go.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look, there are people from the Tenryu Commission over there. It must be them.
Let's fight. No.
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Oh, it's raining.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Didn't you hear me? We'll break your legs.
Nuisance. Well, you've only got yourself to blame.
Let's break their legs.
Let's dance.
Oh, we gotta use her. All right, I'll do it. Oh, she's an archer. Ow. Ooh, rain.
I must.
Holy cow. Oh, hold on. I haven't used an archer in a while.
Time for a light show.
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
Haven't used an archer in a while.
Here come the fireworks. The fuse is lit.
Oh, she's kind of cool. That was kind of cool.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission?
Oh, you want to fight too?
You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Does that mean we get to meet Booba Blade?
The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet.
Ha.
We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Let's go see our boys having a heart-to-heart moment. don't know why. Oh no! What's happening?
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands.
Oh no.
If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to
He's
say.
ready to die.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryo Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Oh no.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
Come on, man. Just let her talk.
The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
It's your
I have nothing to say
yaoi.
to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryo Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
Oh no.
Talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both
So
have
much
so
tension.
much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Tuh. Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel.
Oh, dang.
If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Oh.
I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryo Commission's punishment.
Yoimiya.
Oh.
I accept.
Serious.
Let's settle this with a duel.
A duel.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Duel.
Becca, duels are supposed to be one-on-one. All right, that's it. Let's help Yoimiya. We can't let her fight all alone.
I must withdraw.
Come on.
Time for a light show.
Ah. Oh gosh.
I must withdraw.
Fire hazard.
Oh, come on. Ow. You think so? Come on.
Fuse is lit.
I must withdraw.
A festive reprise.
God, I gotta focus on him, don't I? The small fry just keep coming out.
Time for a light show.
I must withdraw.
He's almost down. There he is. Just got a fast
Sir,
fire rate.
They are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Follow orders, darn you. You're a samurai, aren't you?
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me.
Oh?
Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that I
Get
felt
lost.
It
Oh.
wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
Share it with
So
everybody.
That's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
He kept doing what he could on his part.
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryo Commission.
Never
I
is.
do wonder, am I really doing the right thing?
Are we really the good guys or are we the
vote
bad
is yours.
guys?
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke.
Don't
I
die.
won't. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it.
That boat.
It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
You fixed everything.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
He wants a
Sorry,
fireworks.
No can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, I see.
It's
Never
too
mind
late.
then.
don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I?
Oh.
I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Yoimiya! The
We
way
fixed
you
that
took command
problem.
of that whole situation
We
was
let friends
amazing.
meet friends again.
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words.
Well,
If you don't
yes,
know
I
how to
can see that
communicate,
for sure.
then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes.
Yep.
Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks.
All right.
My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Nice. Together under the fireworks. Oh, across over there on the island? Okay. Oh, it's on top of the hill. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Collect all those berries as I run by. Come on. I really should also upgrade my stamina. Here we are. Is it gonna be nighttime? Yes, there we go. And there he goes, rowing off into the distance.
Huh?
Beautiful. He's got an amazing view also out there.
Oh, it's...
Wow.
Keisuke.
Don't cry, man.
So Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you?
Everybody's hopes and dreams.
Yoimiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
Beautiful.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep.
A single tear was shed.
Actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed.
It was very pretty.
Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Paimon saw it. It was one of the best ones. They won't
Best way to grab your
anytime
attention.
soon.
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys.
It's pretty amazing.
No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh,
Wow.
and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
Thank you for your
Yoimiya,
kindness.
you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
She was focused
Oh,
and
I can
enjoying
hear you.
every last
I just
blast.
have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks.
Oh, that's the one time she's quiet.
Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they were commemorating...
Unwavering beliefs.
Oh yeah, right, beliefs.
As for me, to be honest, honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Oh.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
You always have something to say.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings
Burn
don't
bright,
just disappear.
but burn
It's
out
those feelings
fast.
that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
That's another kind of eternity.
Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Yes. The Legend of the Booba Blade. Quest complete. Alright. And we reached adventure rank 40. We're gonna go get our adventure rank little bonuses. Wait, oh yeah, it is here. Catherine. Yes, we reached level 40, so if you would please. Thank you. Oops. All we need is Ayaka's quest. What was I gonna do? Brain went dead. I don't remember what I was gonna do. But we are gonna go ahead and do a little bit wishing. Oh, that's right. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go and purchase some more because we do have a little bit of stardust, so we can get some more. We can get 2, and we will get 2. So let's do some wishes. Adorable. So let's do some wishes. Oops, wrong one. Dip up. There we go. All right. It says 1 day, 15 hours left to go. Well, we got 13 wishes. Let's see what we can get. We'll do 3 separate wishes. Ooh, purple. Okay. We got the sacrificial fragments. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. We got 2 more. Let's go ahead and do those 2. All right, just a common little common thing. The debate club. Fan favorite. 1 more. I actually already do have it for Nahida. Pretty sure I do. All right, well we got the Pharaoh sword. Hold on, before we do that,
Is working super hard.
let's double check. Yeah, I already have it, and it's already pretty maxed out. It's a good one. It's a good one.
We should be too.
Okay, now we're gonna do the temple. All right. Whew. Let's get this going. Ugh. All right. Temple. Ooh, R2? What do you mean?
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my
Whoops, that's another thing.
sister.
Yikes, I keep pressing the wrong button. So many buttons on the keyboard. Refine it, you said. Ascend? Oh, refine. What? Well, I can't use it. It's saying it says I have to unlock it first. What does that mean? Oh, really? Is that really all it meant? Sacrificial fragments. The width. I didn't know I had this one. What's that one? Yeah, look at that one. I have to unlock it? What does unlocking mean? How do I... Oh. There we go. And then refine. Rank 2. Alright, there we go. Slightly stronger. I didn't know that was a thing. There's so many mechanics in this game. I feel like I read everything, but apparently I missed stuff. Okay, well, with that one done, now let's do our temple. Okay. Let's go. Pulling. Alright, well, it's not golden. Okay, Emerald Orb. The Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers. A Magic Guide. Black Tassel. A Raven's Bow. And here comes the big one, right? No, that's still Debate Club. Right. Barbara! I actually do like getting this. Yes, Barbara. And Skyrider Sword. Blood Tainted Greatsword. And another Blood Tainted Greatsword. Alright, we got Barbara though. That's awesome. Speaking of, we got more of you. We're gonna make you more powerful. Awesome. Star of Tomorrow. What did that do? Increases the level of Shining Miracle by 3. Maximum upgrade level is 15. Oh well. I mean, we haven't gotten even close to that, but okay.
All the standing around is making me so sleepy.
Oh, hold on. We got a couple of different stuff here. What can we do with Masters of Stardust? Oh, sweet. We can get 3 of these. Get in those. Is that all? I'll save that. All right, but we still got 3 more wishes now. All right, today is the day. Let's go. Basic. And it's the Thrilling Tale of Dragon Slayers. And wish number 2. Another basic. Emerald Orb. Last pull of the night. Here we go. Last pull. I got a good feeling about this one. Let's go. Pulling. Nope. Wow. Yeah. We've pulled a lot. You still can't get Kazuya. We got what's his name twice. I forget his name. And we got Barbara. Wow. Xingxi. Wow. Okay, well, we didn't get him. I don't think we're gonna be able to get him at this point. Not even with all the temples we did. How sad. Alright, well. Why do you sound like a computer? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight. Oh no. Well, actually, Tuesday evenings I'm usually busy. That's the one day that I usually don't stream. Like out of all, I love streaming as much as possible, but usually that's the one day that I usually don't stream. That's okay. We can play something else. And then we'll see if we can get some pulls in whenever we can get back in from after maintenance day. Are you ready though? Are you ready for all the pulls? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I gotta keep an eye out, make sure I can get all the pulls I can possibly get. Next weekend, I might not stream on the weekend.
Try Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
Oh, I would love that. I'm actually very sleepy right now. Next weekend I might be going to the beach, so I might not stream. I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can before that, though. Though that also means I'm gonna be really busy next week, because I gotta work to try and have the time for the weekend. Going for Wanderer? Oh, okay. It is kind of annoying how they'll just cut in and start talking and doing stuff, but at the same time I find it adorable. I love Barbara's little dance that she does. I want to see if I can get Arlecchino. She was pretty cool. And then she comes with like 2 different outfits if I'm not mistaken, and then she's got all those crazy attacks. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Also, I want to see if I can do all the events, like all the event questing as well.
Super hard. We should be too.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn in the sleeping medicine. Is really kicking in hard. I should be able to sleep pretty well tonight. Hopefully I'm not sick anymore. I doubt it though. They told me, oh, you're gonna be sick for a week. I'm like,
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my
and I still also have to
sister.
work. Let's hope that going to the beach just makes me even more sick, you know? Barbara, don't be worried about being small. Small is okay. Is Barbara taller than me? I was as tall as Barbara. Hold on, I want to see how tall Barbara is. I'll look her up right now. She is... she is an inch taller than me. And it doesn't help that she's got those heels. So yes, so she's actually taller than me. How dare you? You betray the short people.
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
A spicy... okay, hold on. A spicy energy drink? Oh my goodness. Spicy. Oh boy. In any case, let's float on down here. We'll land over here on top of this little building. Whoop. Alright, well, we're looking forward to that new update. We had our fun today. We finished another main quest. We're getting one step closer to meeting the Booba Blade. The legend of Booba Blade persists, and I hope you will continue on this path until we see the glory that is the Booba Blade. We're live always, of course, over on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you're over on YouTube, please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, share on social media. Let everybody know about the legend of the Booba Blade and how it will continue. Also, please don't forget to hit that bell icon so you know when we go live. And then if you're over on Twitch, just like Tsubaki, you can also hit follow and turn on your notifications so you know when we go live. I always enjoy and love having a good old time chatting with you guys. And I appreciate the views and the follows.
Everyone is working
I'm sick,
super hard.
but I'm
We
feeling
should be
great.
too.
So without further ado, you guys have a good night. Have a good... snooze. I don't know what time. Everybody has a different time. We live in different time zones, so maybe you're waking up just barely. Maybe you're going to work or school or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to sleep though. And with Barbara's little dance there, I leave you with a good night. And I hope you feel good. Bye.
All this standing around is making me so sleepy. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.